How's it going, guys? In this video, I'm going to give you exactly what I've told you. I'm going to walk you through my ad testing strategy that is working for me in 2024 going into 2025. Now, I'm going to be releasing a full Facebook ads guide for 2025. It's going to be coming very, very soon. In fact, I'm starting my filming process tomorrow, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a teaser. Today, I'm going to give you my testing strategy. Okay, so if you're running ads for clients or for yourself, you're struggling to find winners, you just want a concrete ad testing strategy that you can implement for your clients that works every single time, I'm going to give that to you in today's video. So before we get into it, I've just released my Facebook ads course. This is a full Facebook ads course from start to finish, as well as 2 walkthrough case studies where I show you the ad creatives. I give you the templates. I give you everything you need to launch profitable Facebook ads. And I'm also doing ad audits as part of that group. So you can literally submit your own ads, send them over, and a member of our team will send you a Loom feedback recording within the next 24 hours. So if you want to join, I'll leave a link down below to join the community. Now let's jump straight into the video. So we jump into my screen. So what you're seeing right here is the most people's typical ad testing process. Okay, they typically have the campaign, they have the ad set, and then they fit all their ads into one ad set like this. And I kind of expect the Facebook algorithm to kind of do the work for them and figure out which ads are performing and where to put their budget. And you would hope that this would be, this would work because Facebook algorithms are quite smart, right? However, the issue is in the early stages, what ends up happening is your budget gets distributed unevenly, and your ads start spending on ads that aren't necessarily the winning ads, because although the algorithm is very smart, Facebook often needs a little bit more help and guidance in the early stages. So I'm going to show you a better way of doing it. This is called my ad set split testing strategy. I haven't got a fancy name for it yet. Hopefully I will do soon. And it's essentially a process of, rather than us putting all of our ads into one ad set and letting Facebook do the testing for us, what we instead do is we just duplicate each ad set for each ad that we want to run. So for example, if we want to run 4 ads like this one, we would just run 4 unique ad sets with one individual ad testing something different, whether that's a different image, a different video, a different hook, or even a completely different hook, image, and video in every single one of our creatives. And we essentially divvy our budget up. So if we had, for example, let's say here we had a $50 per day ad set budget here. That's the budget the client's given us, $50 per day. The original strategy would be to put all that $50 on one ad set, and maybe one gets $25, one gets 10, one gets 10, another gets 5, or whatever it might be. Instead of doing that, what we're now going to do is we're going to split that. So if we've got 8 different ad sets, if we go to our calculator, we pop in our 50, we divide that by 8. We've now got $6, let's say $6, for example, to spend on each. So what we do is we take that budget, we split it between the ad sets that we currently have active, and we put that on each one of these as so. So each ad set is spending our daily budget divided by the total number of ads that we are testing, and we essentially split that across all of our ad sets. Now, what happens when we do that? Now, our Facebook is now going to spend an equal amount of money on all of our ad sets. Now, this isn't a long-term strategy, but it's great for short-term testing and allows us to immediately find out which one our winners are. And I'm actually going to jump into my ads manager and show you this in action in just a moment. And this is what's going to happen. You're going to find that some of the ads work and some of them don't. But what happens is, instead of some of your ads performing okay, and maybe you get 1 lead here, you get 2 leads here, you're going to find out which ad sets or ads are getting you the cheapest possible leads. Right, so you're going to find a couple of your ads that's going to be getting leads really, really cheap. And you're going to really help you understand which angles or creatives have the best chance of success, and the best chance of driving the most leads, or the most profitable amount of leads for your client or for your ad campaign. What we then do after that stage is the process of replication. So we remove the ads that didn't perform. We then replicate those ads that did perform, and we make edits and adjustments. So for example, if the yellow ad, or ad number 1, was an image of, for example, before and after photo with a headline that says installed in 1 day, for example, we may want to take the headline installed in 1 day, and we may want to try that with a different image. So we're kind of replicating the same concepts, but we're just changing it and we're adding more variations in. And we essentially continue this process over and over again until we find out which ads are going to perform, and we keep removing the ones that aren't. This might take a week, this might take a month, but by the end of that month, you're going to have a really clear understanding of the 5, 6, 7, or even 10 ad creatives, ad copies, and ad headlines, which are going to be winning, and you can then move those into one ad set and let Facebook then optimize for which ones are going to perform the best at that time. But you've already proven that those are winning ad creatives and ad copies and ad headlines, okay? So let's jump into the Ads Manager. I'm going to walk you through some examples and show you this in action. Okay, so here we go. We are in an ad campaign that I'm running currently. We can see we've had 68 leads or inquiries for £19.60. But if we go in here, we're going to see my ad set split testing strategy in full action. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see this a bit clearer. So you can see some of these ads have been turned off and some of them are active. And if we go to results, you're going to see why that is. So we go to highest to lowest. We can see that this one's had 17 leads for £8.98. This one's had 11 leads for £13.92. This one's had 9 for £17, £8.57. And we've got some here which either didn't get any leads yet or have leads for £64, £37, £37, £37. So if we hadn't done this strategy, we may never have found that out. We might have put them all into one ad set. Facebook just decided to spend our budget. We pause them, we try and rotate them, but it doesn't really work. We don't test as quickly as we could if we were to implement this strategy. So I'm going to highlight all of these and go into the ad sets and so you can see what's going on. So if we have a look at the results, if I click on highest to lowest, we can see that this one here, which is a video of someone, it's like a time lapse of someone aging. Very weird, but it worked really well. I got leads for under £9. So what did I do? I then replicated that and made edits and changes. So I did the same thing, but this time around I did a female aging video with the same copy, with the same text, the same voiceover and all that kind of stuff. And also we had this ad image here which did, which one was it? Is it this one or this one? Let's have a look. We had this one here which did reasonably well, which was kind of like a just an image of someone holding up an envelope with a headline. That did really well. So what did I do? I then replicated that ad and I just changed the image being used in the background. So you've got a different image, but the same concept. So you can kind of see what I'm going with this. And what this does is it allows us to test much, much quicker. It allows us to figure out what's going to work, what isn't going to work. And it gives us, really great testing strategy, kind of force feeding Facebook the testing strategy that we want to implement. And with this kind of rotation method that I talk about, what I do is, if I've got 8 ad sets running, for example, and I turn 2 of them off, I'm then going to introduce 2 more based on ones that are winning. So we kind of go from a funnel. We kind of start up here, we kind of spread our bets, so to speak. Excuse me. And then we start to remove ads and we start to double down on the ones that are winning. And we get to the point where, okay, if ad A is winning, but ad B isn't, we're going to take ad A, replicate that, test something different, maybe a different headline, a different variation of image that's similar. And we're going to remove ad set B or ad B, and we're going to delete that. We're going to forget that. It doesn't work. The concept idea has been tested. And the way I do this is you can see here I test a whole bunch of different concepts, right? So if each ad, typically I'll have a different headline, a different hook being used, right? So a different angle of approach. And I'll test a completely different image or video to kind of really test what's going to work. And I do this before I would scale any ads campaigns, because you can only scale campaigns once you're confident that they're going to work, right? So we test as much as we can to start with, and then we work our way down until we found the sort of 4 or 5 ad creatives or concepts that works the best. And then we can throw them into their own campaign, into their own ad set, and start scaling that budget up. Okay, and we'll do more videos on scaling. But just wanted to share this kind of quick video with you guys today to show you what testing strategy is working for me right now. And as I mentioned before, at the beginning of this video, if you want to get access to my full course, kind of teaching you everything from start to finish, so all the meta basics as well as case study walkthroughs, app creatives, templates, and all of this kind of stuff, I will leave a link down below to join Agency Club Inner Circle, and we'll also give you audits, so we can actually audit your Facebook ads, send you feedback in Looms, and you can also jump on live calls with me and get my own feedback on your ads. So thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, hopefully this video has earned the subscribe. I'm just all here about helping you guys get better results with your ad campaigns, get better results with your clients, one video at a time, no fluff, just straight to the point. So give it a like, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.